Good morning everyone, welcome to the channel, Nick the Gardener. So I'll just give you a little look round the plot, number 25. So the honesty is just coming to started to flower now. It's got at least 3 flower spikes, 4, maybe a couple on the other side. So the garlic, this is looking like the best garlic I've ever grown at this point. So I'm really happy with that. It's been quite wet, so I'm glad no more have rotted away with the onion white rot. We'll see how we go, but they're looking pretty good. I put some multi-sown onions in the little gaps. And I've got my onions in here. I did manage to plant them in here in the end. They said they would pretty much died off. So I've got 4 rows of 15 onions in there, and that's a mix of Alicia Craig, Red Baron and Bedfordshire Champion. And we're doing all right. Loads more wood chip, as you can see. A little peony in here. I don't know if you can see at the end of my finger. I'll get the wire out of the way. There's a little flower bud coming just there, so that's quite exciting. Be interesting to see what colour it is, the flower that is. The bulbs in here, they're doing okay. They're still growing. Purple sprouting broccoli. Sorry about the shadow, trying to get out of the way. It's doing really well. Still not quite ready to pick some of it. Like that bit there is quite immature. I'm just waiting for it to get a bit bigger before I pick more. But it's looking quite good. So in this bed here, I've got a mixture of multi-sown and single-sown onions, and that's the leftovers from the bed behind me, what I didn't fit in. So the bigger ones in the middle here are leeks from last year, which they're probably not going to do anything. They're probably going to bolt this year, but the flowers are really nice, so I'm going to leave those. So yeah, just put as many onions in here as I could really, left over from the trays here. So this is my squash bed, which I haven't done anything with. I haven't even sown any squash yet, but I'll be doing that this month. So in here I've got my second early potatoes, about 4 rows of Charlotte and 4 rows of Kestrel. I've never tried either of them before, so I'm really looking forward to that. In here I've got my first earlies, which is about 3 or 4 rows of Colleen and a few rows of Swift, so that's quite good. And then them are coming up yet, what I can see through the grass mulch. And yeah, I'll also mulch up there with grass. So I'll show you over onto what I'm calling plot 25A. Just my plot, well, this little bit for the year. So I put 5 rows of main crop potatoes in there yesterday. So I did the traditional method, digging out a trench, bit of compost at the bottom, blood fish and bone, potato fertiliser. So I've got a row of Rooster, row of Sarpo Mira, and then the middle row is a mixture of both, and then the last 2 rows is pink fir apple. And to say thank you, I mulched all their pathways up with wood chip yesterday. So looking down in this bed here, I've got some lettuces along this front edge, which have all been pretty much munched. And I've got some radish intersown with parsnips along this middle bit here. I've not got anything in there yet. I was thinking about putting peas in there, but the peas don't really do well up here, and my ones in the gutter did very badly. So I'm probably not going to grow peas. I'm just going to fill this out with more brassicas. And I've got my first brassica cage up now. So the row nearest to us is broccoli, which I actually popped out last week under a fleece, and it's, I don't know if a cat's trodden along it or something, but all the leaves all snapped and all the leaves have started to, I don't know if it's scorched from the sun or what, but hopefully they'll pull through. They've got a good root system on them. I've got some greyhound cabbage in the middle. I've got some Brussels sprouts next to them, and some kaleettes and some Tuscan kale, and a few cauliflowers in here as well. So this is what I've got done this morning. It's looking quite good, quite happy with that. I'll bring you over to the compost bins. So I divided the big one, what was hot, into 2 and mixed it in with the one what was cold. So Now this one is active anyway. It's about maybe 106 degrees on that one, and this one here is doing better. It's over 100, just over 120. So I wanted to get them both thermophilic because the first one didn't get that hot, so I wanted to kill all the weed seeds. And I was going to hopefully net this off today with some you know, bird netting, but something's got in there overnight, and I don't know what's happened, if they've buried something in there and dug it up now or what, but there's some sort of carcass there, feathers and what have you. So I don't know if it's tried to bury it or dug it out from there, but I'll be burying it all back in there anyway in a moment. It's a beautiful day today. Potato planter. I'll be topping that up with my potatoes soon and filling it up with a bit more compost. My apple tree's coming back to life now, so that's all pretty good. I've got some blossom on the plum tree, and the cherry tree now, that's all starting to come good as well. So I've already had a little bit of rhubarb off that one. Hopefully try some of this one this year. I'll put some netting over the asparagus because there's something nibbling at the first spear what came up over here. So I just wanted to protect them a bit. As they come up, they'll be able to push that netting up, and it should hopefully protect them from asparagus beetle as well for now. But I will make it a bit higher, maybe get some hoops for it just to give the asparagus a bit of room to grow. And have a little look at the flower bed. Got a few flowers coming now. The little brassica here is starting to flower. It looks really nice when it comes out. I've just popped in a few more wildflowers. Got clary, that's wildflower, that's clary, little wildflower. Just dotted some more things. Got an ice flower there, sedum. So yeah, this is all looking quite good. I'm all happy with it. I won't show you the mess over there. Red currant, started to get a few buds on now. It's all looking good. I will have to net these up as well. Getting a few little flowers on the gooseberries, very pretty. And they're lovely, these ones were last year. Have a look at the spindleberry. And it's just, not spindleberry, sorry, beautyberry. It's just starting to come into leaf, so that's pretty good. Well, Metropolis, I'll have a look in there soon, so I'll give you an update on that soon. So yeah, everything's looking really good, beautiful day. And I'll show you these tulips, Meadows tulips. I think Amir's allotment has got the same ones as these. And they are quite nice. They come back every year and they do spread as well. I just want to show you this real lovely daffodil here. It's beautiful, that is. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll give you another update in another week or two. Thank you, bye bye.